My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to another edition of Luvers Lane, where the counterparts have a nice conversation, a nice talk with each other directly, one-on-one. I am the narrator and Spirit is the mediator, and at the end of it, Spirit gives advice to the couple. Alright guys, I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are keeping high vibe. I know quarantine can really get to you this time in lockdown, because as wonderful as it is, to have that time to do the inner work and all that, there's a certain level of grounding that you get from being outside that I definitely am missing, and it's really making me reflect on the things that I took for granted. I spent the weekend watching videos of people kissing. When this is over, I'm going on a kissing spree, people. I'm so serious. What will you be doing? Because there's so many things we've taken for granted, being able to hug people and that kind of intimacy. I'm not taking that for granted again. Anyway, so that's just me. Don't judge me. Okay. So anyway, so today we have Divine Feminine here as we usually do. We have Divine Masculine here as we usually do. And let's just check up on how they're feeling, and then we're going to have our conversation. As usual, I don't know what they're going to talk about, but I know DF is going first today, because DM is the one that spoke first last week. He introduced the topic last week. So this week it's all about DF. She's going to introduce the topic. I have no idea what she wants to speak about, but she's going to go first. All right, so how's she feeling though? We have avoidance. What is she avoiding? It's not like DF to be avoidant. She faces things head on. What's this about? She feels trapped. Okay, so this DF may have a karmic partner, or she just does not know how to move forward. And we have projection. So she could be projecting all the issues of the relationship onto the masculine. I'm going to clarify. And we have obsessed. She's obsessed. Therefore, are you obsessed? And masculine, he's trustworthy. So it looks like he's doing some work on himself and trying to become trustworthy, or he may be trustworthy right now. He's feeling romantic. Is that so? He's full of admiration. All right, so it seems like DM is a little more grounded than DF today. And you know what? This could just be the energy, okay? So it could be that DM could be in feminine energy and DF in masculine energy, or this could just be how they feel. DF isn't a saint. She has her ups and downs too. And let's get one more for DM and we'll clarify. And he is feeling impatient. All right. Okay, so, and he also got trusting. That turned over as well. All right, so let me clarify and see what's happening here. All right, because this is an interesting set of cards for DF, and I think she got trapped last week as well. You can go back and check last week. Anyway, what is she have? What is avoidant? Oh, so she could be she could be trying to not confront the entirety of her emotions, or not confront the entirety of the situation, because she's afraid of the heartbreak. So maybe she's choosing to look at this through rose-colored lenses and not appreciate exactly what's going on here. Because we see her here bored and discontent, wanting some sort of situation that has reciprocity, but not feeling fulfilled. Not feeling fulfilled here. It's interesting. Why is she feeling trapped? Yeah, she's not getting that commitment and stability that she wants. And she feels incredibly codependent. She feels trapped by this love. There's no stable offer coming in, and yet she finds it hard to let go. What's this projection? Yeah, she's not standing in her power. She's giving her power away to him by, perhaps making him responsible for her happiness, or the happiness that comes from this connection. This is something that she needs to heal, though. Yeah, she needs to walk away from that perspective that, like he holds the key to her happiness, and he holds the key to bringing this connection together. It's not about that. It's about alignment. And if you guys aren't together, then it means that she's a bit out of alignment as well. And what's this obsessed? Obsessed with the karmic star card in reverse, and why he's still holding on to the karmic. Okay, so we know what she's going to talk about today then. And why he isn't setting boundaries. Okay, so we know where DF is going today. She's in one of her moods, guys. She's in one of her moods. She's going to come right out the gate. In the meantime, he's feeling so much calmer than she is. He's trustworthy. What's this? Okay, so he's been doing a lot of shadow work, right? And trying to really build himself up and become that trustworthy figure that, he really is inside. He's feeling romantic. Yeah, because he's awake. He's awake now. He's seen everything clearly. And he really wants to come and express his emotions, express his love. But no, because he's recognizing that she's total wish fulfillment, you see. So he's feeling romantic. Could this really be true? I mean, could a connection like this really exist? And he has so much admiration for her, the way she's so free, and that she's freed herself from so much restrictions. And she is inspiring him also to free herself, to free himself from this karmic energy. Yeah, he's healing his heart. And for a lot of them, they're releasing the third party. We have the Three of Swords here in reverse. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse, because he's also bored and discontent. And then we have impatient. Yeah, for some of them, they're getting a divorce. It's my divorce card. But for some of them, they're losing a lot of finances. And I think that's really throwing a spoke in their wheel. They have to hold themselves back in the kind of action they want to take. They're feeling really frustrated, right? They want to be out of some kind of commitment that they're in, but having to stay there because there's some kind of financial situation, but all the time thinking about this Two of Cups love. But he's trusting that he will be able to speak his truth to the karmic. But right now he's just so anxious. And he's not talking just yet, right? There's some kind of financial instability that's happening. So he's not able to express his truth. He's not manifesting anything right now. He really has to settle down, heal, and also become very stable. Okay. Guys, let me just turn off my alarm outside to drive us nuts. Well, me nuts anyway. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but that's also spirit time telling DM it's time. The time is now to speak your truth. If you wait until you're financially solvent, it'll probably never be enough, because financially solvent is sometimes a very subjective thing depending on the person. It'll never be enough. All right, so anyway, let's see what DF wants to speak about. Okay, so she's here. Yeah, for some people, it will never be enough, so you'll never speak your truth. What does DF want to talk about today? Why are you holding on, buddy? Why are you holding on? That's what she wants to talk about. Why are you Four of Pentacles in? All right. I told you. Magician in reverse, Virgo, Gemini. The World in reverse, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. We have, she's asking the question, 8 of Cups reversed, and the 6 of Cups reversed. She's like, why aren't you standing in your power? Why aren't you standing in your power? You are the divine masculine, right? Why aren't you standing in your power? Because the divine masculine is a manifester. Why aren't you standing in your power? Why is this karmic cycle still going on? Why haven't you walked away? You already know that relationship that you're in, it's not a soulmate relationship. It's a karmic relationship. You know this now. And yet you're not walking away. What's the problem? She's in that mood, guys. She is in that mood. And he says, DM, she's asking, what's the problem? What's the hold up? And of course, you will get your own message from the cards, okay? And he's like, the world upright. What's the problem, DM? And he says, 4 of Pentacles. He's holding on. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 7 of Cups reverse. 3 of Cups reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles reverse. He's like, yes, I am holding on, but I'm not holding on to the karmic. I'm holding on to my money. I can't invest in this connection right now with you. There's some financial constraints that I'm trying to work through. And I'm working really hard. Maybe I'm even overworking, but I just can't put the effort into this connection right now. I really have to focus on my finances. And she says, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Capricorn. 2 of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 7 of Pentacles reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemini. She's like, no, you're lying. You're lying. You are not investing in this love, and you're delaying this reconciliation in love because you are consumed by the material world. It's not because you're losing finances. It's because it's never enough. You're still operating in scarcity consciousness. It's never enough. It has nothing to do with finances. It doesn't have anything to do with the karmic per se. This is you being in karmic energies. And he says, 2 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 2 of Wands. You see, he's indecisive. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. The Hangman reverse. Pisces energy. And Justice in reverse. I have to pull a card on Justice in reverse. Okay. For some of you, there's children involved. 1 second. Yes. Codependence. Okay. He's like, you're right. I don't know what to do. I keep juggling back and forth. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? I mean, I know what to do. I've gotten the higher perspective. But at the same time, I keep thinking about the karmic. The karmic is dependent on me. There's financial entanglements we have. We have kids. I'm just so unsure what to do. And that's why I keep going back and forth. And you say, 5 of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 8 of Pentacles reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 7 of Swords upright. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Page of Cups upright. Usually a Pisces. You say, okay, well, continue to be cold and lonely then. Continue to be fixated on your money and the material world. But for my own self, I'll be walking away from this connection. because I'm recognizing that I am dealing with a child and not a man. And he says, right, that's the abundance card, right? That's why I leave it in there. Two of Swords reversed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 10 of Cups reversed. And 10 of Pentacles reversed. He's like, I've already made up my mind. It's not a matter of if I want you or not. It's just that I need to work on my abundance right now. I have to feel good about myself. Right now, I'm not happy. Right now, I don't feel fulfilled. And until I feel that way, I won't be good to you or anyone else. And she says, 9 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Who's a Virgo? The King of Wands in reverse, who's a Leo. And the Queen of Swords reverse. Let me get a card on Queen of Swords reverse. Yep. And a card yeah. Yeah, I realize that you still have to work on your self-worth, because this is what's making you overthink this so much. That's why you're not taking action, and that's why you're still holding on to this karmic who's abusing you. It has to be that you have low self-esteem and poor self-image, and you keep making up excuses, but this is the crux of the matter. You don't love yourself. And he says, the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Six of Wands. He says, I know you don't believe me, but I do love you, and I do want success, and I am working on my self-confidence, but right now it's not the right time. It's not the right time for me to make any moves right now. Things have to be stabilized first. I can't just leave them in a lurch like that. And you see, Queen of Cups reversed, who's a karmic. Six of Wands reversed. Two of Swords. And Justice. The longer you stay here when you're indecision, the longer you take to come back and make things right, the longer you wallow in your self-pity and your low self-esteem, is the chance that you have of losing this love and staying with this karmic forever. And he says, Five of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess in reversed, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Know that I love you and I want to give you a solid offer. I know that we can be happy together. I know it's going to be abundant. I know it's going to be stable. I know that we can be happy, and I feel so passionate about you. You have no idea. But at the same time, my abandonment issues block out my intuition. And that's why I find it so hard to move on. And she says, Temperance in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, then Page of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords. I think you definitely need to concentrate on healing right now and focus on speaking your truth. Because until you do that, you're never even going to be financially stable. You're not going to be stable because our inner world or outer world is a manifestation of our inner world. And as long as you're unstable inside, you're going to be financially unstable outside. You need to get back into balance. And he says, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo. The Page of Cups. The World. And the Fool. He says, my intuition tells me to take this leap of faith. My intuition tells me to wrap up this cycle with the karmic and to express my love to you. But every time I think about doing that, I overthink things. I just analyze things. And I think about everything that can go wrong. And she says, Page of Wands. The Star. The Seven of Cups. And the High Priestess. She says, you sound confused, but you don't need to be. All you have to do is listen to your intuition. Listen to your higher guidance. That will lead you to your healing. That will lead you to your balance. And then when you've done that, speak your truth. Speak up. Speak up. It's time to speak your truth. The truth will set you free. And he says, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Chariot in reverse. He says, I want to express my love. I want to give you this love offer. I have this proposal like all planned in my head. But I keep thinking about how things ended between us. I keep thinking about the fallout if I end the karmic relationship. And that's how I get stuck. I keep thinking about everything that can go wrong. Okay guys, so if this sounds like you and your DM, please join me in the extended where we're going to continue this conversation. And then we're going to get some advice from Spirit, because it looks like DM is a bit confused as to what he needs to do. Well, he's not confused as to what he needs to do. It's just that he needs the courage to do it, and he can't seem to find that right now. He just feels stuck. Okay. All right, guys, that was today's reading. If this resonated with you, join me in the extended. We're going to continue this conversation, get advice from Spirit. For those of you who can't join me in the extended, please, I would love it if you'd like, share, subscribe. And if you can go a step further and click on any of the ads I played during this reading, that will be most helpful, okay? All right, guys, take care. Bye.